De la right, my MVVs, welcome. It's been rumored that the custodian of Odua Secrad Forest came to the palace of the Ooni of Ife. They said when this man came, everybody was just running. People were so scared that since that man has been in that forest, taking care of that forest, that man has never located the palace of the Ooni of Ife. That the only time he did was when there was going to be a very serious problem with the Ooni of Ife, that he now came to the palace to meet with the Ooni of Ife one-on-one. And that every time, anytime that man comes to the palace, you know that something that is not good is about to happen. They said this time, the man came to the palace and they said the man does not live amongst people, that he lives inside the forest on his own, that he has been living there for so many years, that the Baba is old now, no, that he's going to over, as in, he's like 65 going to 70 years. He doesn't come out. He stays in that forest. That when people go there to perform rituals and all of that, what he does is that he will take them around, show them stuff, what to do, what not to do. If you want heads, maybe something goes really wrong with you, they want some sacrifices, they want to enter in those areas where people are not supposed to go, mortals are not supposed to go. He's the one who will prepare you, put charms on you and all of that, that he does not come out. That when they saw him in the palace, almost they just gave him will. That at the time he came, Kabiasi was still sleeping. That nobody told Kabiasi that that man was around. Nobody told Kabiasi that that man was around. That Kabiasi now came out. He doesn't come out at that time of the morning. That something showed him a sign that something was wrong, something had happened, that his attention was needed. They said that was how the Kabiasi just came and met the man. They said the man spoke to Kabiasi. Allegedly, I do not live in the forest of Odua. I don't even know the forest of Odua. As you're hearing, that is the same with me, self I heard. They said the Baba came now to tell Ooni of Ife a lot of things, that so many things that, people are not privy to. But one of the things that he said he came to tell Ooni of Ife is that they are trying to push Queen Naomi out of his life completely, and they are trying to push Queen Naomi out of anything that has to do with the Ooni of Ife. That everything, the same way they pushed her out of the palace, is the same way they are trying to push her out of the royal mansion. Is the same way they are trying to push her out of anything. They want her to reject Ooni of Ife. They want her, as a matter of fact, they are pushing her to go back, go on newspaper and say she does not want again. That the same thing they did the other time that worked on her is the same thing they are trying to do again. Hey! They said that is what the Baba said to Ooni of Ife, that Ooni has to be very careful. That Ooni needs to understand that Naomi is an integral part of his life, and Naomi has to be in his life. That his relationship with Naomi is not something that started now. That relationship has been there. Naomi is part of his destiny, and Naomi has to run this royal, race with the Ooni of Ife. That this worriness, this wahala going back and forth, that the day that Naomi goes completely, that is where he will understand what they have been telling him. That the Baba said he is quite aware that he is not the first person that has told Ooni of Ife this, that Ooni of Ife has been hearing this over and over again. He needs to take this seriously. He needs to know what to do. They say the entire time, Ooni was asking, what should he do? What should he do? And the Baba told Ooni of Ife that the gods have sent help from him, not even from this country, from other countries. The gods have sent help, but every time they are to do rituals and he does not finish it, that they will start, they will not finish it, or they will not do it properly, or he will appoint people who will truncate the process by doing what they have been asked not to do, to make sure that that process is not complete. And that is exactly what has been going on. As long as he's not careful, as long as he does not understand what he is up against, that these things will continue to happen. And if he's not careful, he's going to lose Naomi. And the day he loses Naomi, he would understand that right now, that they have planted, it's not a small thing, no. Let me not go there so that this video does not get too long. That they have done everything. They have thrown things up and down. They have scattered things everywhere to ensure that Olori Naomi leaves the Ooni of Ife, like leave the Ooni of Ife. And they say one of the things that they have done is that the royal mansion where Olori Naomi is living, that they have gone there to plant something, that the pot that they planted in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, that one was planted in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Where is the second one? Where was the second one planted? That the Baba told Ooni of Ife that they told him that there were two pots, that where is the second one? That Kabiasi needs to know that the second one is planted in the royal mansion and the pot is there. And as long as that pot is in that royal mansion, Naomi will always want to go out. Naomi will want to go out. Naomi will want to go out. It will be pushing Naomi. She will never find rest. She will never be happy. She will stop being happy in that place and she will always want to run off. That is exactly what is going on. Hey! I've not seen this kind of thing in my life. Sometimes I sit like this, I ask myself, these stories we are hearing, are they really true? Are these stories true? Do you know that I have come to a place where if I see anybody who is from Osun State, I'll be asking questions like, is this possible? Is this possible? Is this possible? People will be saying, Del, you are so fascinated with the Yoruba culture. You're so fascinated. I am. Oh. I am not lying. I'm not just lying. I am. What is it for a very great man like the Ooni of Ife? Ooni of Ife is a great king. Oh. When I tell you I'm fascinated about the Yoruba culture, it's even because of this Ooni of Ife. I started reading and reading and reading and reading and reading. And when you see the things that people say, the thing is that a lot of people do not know one thought about the Ooni of Ife. Ooni of Ife is really a great king. And I feel like he deserves to be happy. I feel like he deserves to be, good. And that one woman that he loves so much, that he wants to be happy with, is Olori Naomi. But unfortunately, the forces that are fighting against them, because we have heard that Olori Naomi's relationship with that of the Ooni of Ife is dated like forever. That is not something that started now. That it's been there for those people who believe in reincarnate. They said it's been there for the longest of time. That Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, that this is how they are and that is how they will be. That nothing in this world is going to put them out from the life of each other, no matter how they try. That no mortal is able to separate them. That they will fight and fight and fight and fight. But these women, they said Queen Naomi will be the last one standing. But my concern is that when Queen Naomi is 30 already, then this year, okay, maybe she'll be 31 this year because this is a new year. And so is she just going to sit there and be waiting for the day where she'll be fighting the last battle and being the last one fighting, standing? We are all humans. And one thing that thing that we all share in common is impatience. Yeah. It's not easy. She is a woman, a beautiful one at that. She deserves to be with a man who loves her because there's nothing that gives a woman completeness like being by that man you love so much, that loves you so much, that man that cares so much about you. There's nothing as beautiful as that in a woman's life. And this is what they do not want this beautiful girl to enjoy. But when we talk, we must always remember that there is a God. And, the ways of God can never be the ways of man. I want to believe that God knows exactly what he is doing in the life of Queen Naomi. And I want to believe that God is going to come through for her at the appointed time. If this happens to be the will of God for Queen Naomi. They say this man revealed that there is a pot there. Let me not even continue. Welcome back to my channel, my daily rights. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. A share. And please, I want you guys to know that when I speak about your king, I speak with utmost respect, okay? Respect for your king, respect for Olori Naomi, and respect for the Yoruba people, okay? I love the fact that you guys are traditional people. You love your culture and tradition. This is what we see with the Indians. We, our own, we want to shove it away and shove it away, okay? And so, And another thing I want you to bear in mind is that these are all alleged news. I will never come here and lie to you. Okay? Yes, so it's not a first-hand news. Okay? Hello? It is not a first-hand information. Okay, so they said that another pot is planted there in the royal mansion. The royal mansion again? What is the problem? Who told you that Queen Naomi does not deserve to be happy? Who told you that Queen Naomi does not deserve to be at peace? Who told you that Queen Naomi deserves what she is going through? Why? Because she's serving God? Because she's a daughter of Zion? All this fight that you people are bringing upon Queen Naomi, do not forget that you're fighting God. And when that time comes, all of you should be ready. Be ready. Be ready. Anybody that has the right to beat the drum of death should be ready to dance the dance of death. That is an adage, a very powerful one. They say Kabiasi did not know what to say. They say this man said things that if he does not go and bring Queen Naomi back, hey, it's not a small something. That he needs to bring Queen Naomi back to the palace and Tade Nikawo, that they must return back to the palace. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.